everyone, my name is Sergey Lizhnevich. I'm indie game developer from Leopoldin, and this is a quick tutorial how to create a swimmable water and how to create design a friendly tool for swimmable water. So this is my personal blueprint that I created for myself, and I use it in my own projects, and I find this tool quite handy and useful, and I would like to share it with you guys. So let's get started. We will be using first-person template, the standard one, and we will use the physics volume because it is the easiest and the fastest way to create water volume. So we need to go to our mods panel. If you don't have such, go to Windows, Edit to Panels, Mods panel. Go to Volumes, scroll down, and Physics volume. So basically we just drag it to our level, scale as you need, and set the boolean value water volume as true. And basically that's it. You have a volume, you go inside it, and you start like flowing, swimming, and something like this. But the main thing that I found when working with such volumes, it's hard for me and to select such volumes. You know, I need to aim it good to hit on the edge of the volume to select it and to tweak it. And it's getting harder and harder, even harder to work with such volume when your level has a lot of details, a lot of meshes, a lot of particles, and it's very inconvenient to work with such volumes, and you know, to tweak them. For example, here you have high density of the water. Here you have fast flow and the other things. You cannot apply easily to these volumes. So I decided to create a visual representation of such volumes, and I will show it for you guys. So we make some folder stuff. For example, Leopoldin tutorials. And water volume. Okay, so let's create the blueprint class, the actor, the standard actor, name it water volume. And here we add as a component as cube, make it root. This cube will be the visual representation of our water volume. So we need to do some tweaks with this cube. I mean, make it as dummy as possible. So when we drag it to our level, it won't be seeable and won't affect on our player. So we go to the cube params, disable any gravity, disable any physics forces, disable generate overlap events, can character step on it, no collision, ignore all channels, do not cast any shadow, make it hidden in the game, disable any ray tracing reflections, disable receive decals, and I believe it is okay. We may also set the material what we need for, like, make it blue, so you will clearly understand that it's water volume. So make it like this. When we enter into game mode, we don't see and don't interact with this cube. So we need to add a physics volume inside this blueprint actor. Unfortunately, we cannot simply add physics volume, and the solution for this is we need to use the actors that are already on our level. So this is a small issue, limitation that I personally don't like in this tool, but however the other things are great. So we create a variable called physics physics volume, make it type physics volume, and make it public so we can select the actor from the level. So basically we need to set the transform of our blueprint to our physics volume. So we basically get actor transform of our actor and set transform for our physics volume. As for location and rotation, we set the same, and as for the scale, we need to do a little tweak. So we need to scale it for 0.5. And also let's create a small check, is valid. If we have a physics volume set to our blueprint, so we can avoid any mistakes. Also we need to set water volume as default to true, so we don't have to struggle, oh my god, I forgot to set this boolean, and simply that's it, we just plug it. We go to our level, so we have our water volume tool, and we select the physics volume, and that's it. It goes right to our blueprint actor, and the scale is exactly the same, as well as rotation. So basically you can work like this, drag the blueprint, set the volume, and make it like make a shape of a river, of a lake, something like this. But don't forget that for each volume, water volume, you need to have a separate physics volume. So we need drag 1, 2, we have 3. So this already have a volume, we can see the edges. This will be use this, and this will be use this. And the coolest thing that if you make some params as variables, you may apply to this physics volume. So you don't have to to tweak each volume individually, or your volumes all have the same values. And as the coolest thing that you also may add a post process, so you don't have to worry about fitting post process to your volume, to your water. So let's add a box collision, simple overlapping box. Scale it a little bit to fit your size box, approximately like this, and add the post process component to our box. I want to pay attention for the structure. The post process should be the child of the box, otherwise it will give you some strange results. So as for the post process, we do some basic stuff, like we simply just set the temperature to low, so we have something like blue, and we need to go down and set it to unbound. So as we said, is as a child of the box, the bounds of our post process will be our box scale, and this box will be scaled with the main water volume component. So we go to our, like inside our water volume, and we have the different post process. So we hit play, enter the box, and see we now like flowing. We are inside of the water, and all became automatically. So this is the magic of this tool. I find it very useful. You may also add some extra params. You may expand its infinity, like add flow, add some fish and bubbles and something like this. And all you need to do is just drag volume, water volume to your level, go to your volumes physics volume, drag it to your level, and select these physics volumes to use. And that's it. I found this tool very useful for me and handy, and I hope this also will be for you. If you have any suggestions, you may leave the comments below. Say something about do you like it or not. And you may also get the files from this tutorial from my Patreon page. And that's it. Wish you have a nice day, and see you later. Bye.